You know what I'm hearing? There's an energy of kind of being upset at you that I'm picking up on, or especially if you're getting this message right now. And it's coming from a place of people not quite understanding why they need to come to you, or why they felt called to get your opinion. It's not because, and these are the people that may have faced a lot of difficulty when it comes to asking you on a one-on-one level or standing on the same platform as you. For whatever reason, like, these are people that may have demonstrated great disrespect towards you as well. And they're having a hard time, this is what I'm hearing, they're having a hard time accepting the fact that you're not on the same playing field. It doesn't mean you're better or worse. They're having a hard time accepting the fact that maybe you have knowledge where they may lack. And them spiritually, right, this is their soul is calling to you. A lot of people's soul is coming to you from a place of feeling like they will be set free from whatever you may say or not say to them. Because if you heard my video before this one, your energy has gotten pervasive. Like, there is so much room in your energy because of this freeness that you've adapted, especially when it comes to detaching from this world and the views that people have like held on to so tightly. There's a lot of room in your energy, and people want to kind of brush shoulders or come into that space to see clearly. Like, let me tell you what's even more funny. This is happening to you at this time. If it is, it has a lot to do with the fact that you're no longer standing from a perspective of the fixer. You're not the fixer anymore. Like, something has happened or changed in the energy where a lot of you in the collective are no longer approaching people from a standpoint of wanting to give them your best version. Your best version is being saved for you. And this is coming out, or it's being birthed from a place of having reached a state of complete anger. And these are the same people that may have downplayed your anger, that may have made you think that you were overreacting, or they may have told you to express love and light in a place where your ancestors, your spirit guides, the spirit in you was trying to carve you out to be that one that got away. You are that one that got away from the programming, from a lot of the things that may have presented themselves as rewarding. You're the one who's getting away. And this is why they might be conflicted as they come to you almost from a sense of desperation. There's also a tidbit of hate and misunderstanding or projection associated with their encounter with you, only because they know something resonates. Even if you don't say it, I've said this in the other video, something in your spirit allows them to see the truth about themselves. And they're having a lot of love-hate relationship with it, a lot of like resistance. And at this point, what I'm hearing is, don't say anything. Like, don't try to play for people or against people, because who you are, as you are, whatever you are beginning to harness within you, and that selfish energy, whatever that energy is, it's literally moving mountains. You're being given the courage of 1,000 people. You're being given the courage where you're going to be able to say and do things that are almost unbelievable to a lot of people. And they're not going to understand your logic. I've said this in the other video. This is kind of a sister of the other video. They're not going to understand it until it's 4 years down the line. The language, the downloads that you're getting now is the same thing that people will understand, or will be coming to a common understanding about, or it will be common knowledge down the line. And there are a lot of people who are paving this path, and you are a part of those people, the part of the people that are following these path carvers. And in many ways, you are the one who is carving it in your lineage, in your family, in your circles. And there are, as time goes on, there are a lot of things that people are going to see around you in your life that are going to astonish them. Because these are the people that really did discount your opinions. They discounted the logic of the things that you understood and saw. But what I'm hearing is the results will speak for themselves. Like, the kind of spiritual knowledge, the kind of essence that is being given to you, that you have, that you're re-accessing, remembering, is something that people aren't going to understand because they're not taking themselves seriously. They're not listening to their spirit. And this is why they come into that room that you've created for yourself in order to see their reflection correctly as it is. It's because they refuse to give themselves that room in their own private corridors, And don't be dismayed. When these same people get serviced by you, they get help from you, and they turn around and pretend as though you've said nothing, that you've helped them not even a bit. When I say that will count against them, that will be a part of the reason why they won't progress as fast as they want to. It has nothing to do with karma or vengeance for you. It has everything to do with the fact that they're still not seeing you as a part of them. They're still missing the point. And for whatever reason, you're the person who's triggering. Like, you're the person that people wish to see in a specific light and they don't want to correct themselves. And when I say it has nothing to do with you, it has everything to do with the dissonance of the collective that you have been born to dismantle. And the fact that you are in that blind spot of society is the reason why you get the short end of the stick. What I'm hearing is over the coming months, there's going to be a lot of anger because a lot of things are going to come to light. There's a lot of truth, a lot of revelation that is coming down. And it's going to be so prevailing. It's going to prevail all aspects of life, relationships, work, just random things as well that you may not have thought was a problem in our society is going to come up and it's going to be dismantled. And as the person who is a part of the front runner, or the person who's willing to take active participation in this shift, you're going to be very confused, like looking at people and the actions that they take. The truth is going to be so clear to you that you're going to be so confused as to how people think they're logical. And the same is going to be said about you. There's going to be this cloud of mist of confusion about you and how you think, that people would want you to sort of like reiterate yourself, or they would want you to like really just sit by yourself so that you can understand what you're saying. Whatever the case, this has a lot to do with the fact that they don't understand why their spirit feels like you resonate with them, but everything else is saying you're crazy. Like, their spirit seems to be communicating a completely different language with your spirit than is their body and their mind. So in order to make those ends meet, in order to smoothen out those differences, you're going to experience some type of exclusion, or you're going to exclude yourself, because the stuff that you will see, how people behave, the stuff that you will see, begin to fully see, you're going to question yourself if you ever had eyes to begin with, if you ever were listening or hearing people to begin with. This is the kind of revelation that I'm picking up on. It isn't just a one thing. No, it's like from the bottom to the top. Like, I'm talking from your childhood to present day revelation. And when you come out of this, a lot of you are coming out in a very powerful way. I'm talking warrior status. I'm talking just pure directed energy and absolute confidence. And like I said, it will be the fruits of the spirit will be seen in you. And it's not religious. It's not coming from these restrictive sources. And the confusion that people have had of why their spirit was resonating with you is going to click for them down the line. Down the line. You're way, way ahead of schedule in so many ways. But these people are not late. They're just a part of the story. They're necessary. They're the negative source to the positive source. And it's both equal. I hope this made sense.